Alright. I think this is live. Let's see. Alright. I think this is live. Okay. Nope. Let's see. Shit. Why is it doing that? Alright. I think this is... Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. So... I think this is probably working. Sure, hope it is. Okay, so if it's not already very obvious, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, so bear with me. I hope my audio is good at the moment, because I have no idea. And shit, hang on. God, this is just the biggest mess. What the hell is happening here? There we go. Okay. That seems good. So for my first stream, I'm going to just be doing some random stuff. Sorry about that massive, all that crap of me not knowing what the hell I'm doing. That will persist throughout the rest of this stream and YouTube career, because that's just how this is all going to work. I'm also not used to talking live without a script, so this should be fun. Okay, so first, this, I can't even remember what I've said so far. This is already a disaster, but whatever, I expected as much. Jesus, okay. That's probably a bit loud. Let's try that and hope for the best. Okay, so... what? Why is this not up? There we go. Okay, hang on. God, this is the biggest mess I have ever attempted to do. Okay, things are starting to work. Okay, that looks like what I would expect to be seeing, provided... There we go. Okay, so, first game I'm going to be playing is Strafe, one of my favorite games that I have not played in... that I actually haven't played since March, for various reasons of being incredibly busy. So, jeez, was the sensitivity always this high? That's just as bad. Let's try this. Yeah, this first stream is going to be a mess no matter what. A lot of technical difficulties, I can assure you. So yeah, this game, one of my favorites. Always go for the shotgun first. And yeah, so originally, just while I'm here and chaos is not currently surrounding me, this stream was supposed to be a little different with having someone else on here as well who knows what they're doing when it comes to streaming. Unfortunately, due to some things with timing, that did not work out, so I'm just gonna have to figure it out on my own and hope for the best. But that might make it more interesting, or borderline unwatchable. Hang on a second. Just need to check some more stuff. Okay, I'm just going to get into this, and hopefully my brain will figure out how to form proper sentences while I'm playing a chaotic, insane shooter. I hope the audio isn't too loud, because at the moment I cannot tell. But oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I've forgotten how to play everything about this game. Okay, that's how I do that. That's good. Okay, so trying to form coherent sentences in this current environment. So the reason I'm live streaming, just as something to talk about, because I honestly don't know what I'd be talking about otherwise. Yeah, the reason I'm live streaming is because I have way too much stuff to deal with at the moment to consistently get videos out at a regular weekly basis. So God, I am terrible at this. I should not be trying to speak while playing this game. But that's my problem. This is the bed I made. I guess I'll lie in it. Where was I? Right, so I cannot make videos at a weekly basis because unlike when I started this YouTube thing, I now have a job, so I cannot really manage having a job and making a video every week. That last video, the scary stories that I've experienced, that video was I finished that like 4 days before I posted it. It was a mess. I should have planned that out better, been better at, gotten better timing, better schedule, procrastinated less, but that is not how I generally handle things, because I'm not good at functioning. But that means we get live streams, which I actually have been kind of wanting to do for a little while now. I'm probably going to be repeating myself a lot. I'm not sure if I don't think I ever mentioned this in any of my videos, but this is actually the original format that I made this, that I made my videos in. I had no script, I was just winging it, assuming that I have good improv skills, which evidently I do not. Yeah, it was absolute mess all the time. Couldn't make a single video to save my life, so that's why I've switched over to script make. So everything requires a script, which means every video requires at least 2 days of script writing, then a day of recording and cutting down the recording, then editing that usually takes a full week, so I just can't. And that's assuming there's no procrastination, which there almost always is in every single case. So it's it just would not have worked for this schedule to stick around, otherwise I would have probably gone insane. So here we are with the live streams, and which is good because that's, I really should have gotten someone else for this live stream. Oh well, guess this is what it's gonna be. Hang on. Okay, good. Everything's still functioning as it should be, I hope. I'm gonna go with shields. Okay. What was I talking about? Hang on. I'm gonna take a quick pause to make sure everything's still running the way it should be, and nothing's gone to absolute hell while I've been in full screen. Okay. Alright, I think this area is cleared out, so I'm gonna move on and stop ranting incoherently, or like, about how little I know what I'm doing. That should be pretty obvious by now. I'm taking this. Where? There we go. There we go. Okay. So far, this run is not going wonderfully, but that's because, like I said, I haven't played this since March, which is too many months ago for me to do math right now. Okay. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna go with a different thing of what I'm doing here and just try to focus on the game and maybe talk about the whole YouTube situation and what's going on with that when I'm not playing a game that's as insane as this. Oh, shit. Okay. Don't know what that upgrade did. Let's... Why do I have a... Okay. Guess I have a drone now. I'm assuming that's mine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to be getting some people to, forcing some friends to watch this stream so that they could tell me in the comments if anything is working properly or just an absolute unbearable mess that no one could watch for more than 5 seconds without wanting to kill themselves, but I guess I'm just gonna have to make do with whatever the hell is going on right now. I have no idea where I am. Oh, there we go. God, that... Oh, Jesus. Okay, that drone's useful. I'm happy to have that. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, that's Whatever the bugs are, those weren't there in the last time I played this. The hell? Oh. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. Another pause just to make sure everything's functioning according to plan. Okay. Okay. Right. So. Yeah, I'm just going to apologize way ahead of, well, not really way ahead of time, but I'm just going to apologize now. This stream is going to be just an absolute mess of incoherent half-thoughts, providing you can even hear me over the sound of the game audio. Hang on. Let me test that. Incoherent half-thoughts, providing you can even hear me over the sound. Okay, sounds like everything's maybe working according to plan. Okay. Alright. Yeah, just incoherent half-thoughts is that my inability to even explain that concept has proven I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Everything's going to be... Okay, it's going to be an absolute just... It's just going to be a shit show all the way along for the first probably 20,000 streams I do, because yeah, I don't know what. I'm going to stop going on about how I have no idea what I'm doing and just play the game and hope that something good comes out of my mouth at some point. Or I'll just stop talking entirely, because I am terrible at having a conversation in an empty room. Where in God's name is this key? I need a key to get through this, I do. Yeah, okay, I do. Yeah, I need a blue key card, I guess. That's, somewhere in this procedurally generated level that I... Oh, this looks like a place that's not covered in blood, so it's probably... Nope. Oh! Yes! Aha! Alright. That's... In most cases, that's literally the only way to tell where you're going, is the room covered in blood and dismembered body parts? If not, you probably haven't been there, and it's where you need to be. I keep forgetting that there's fall damage. No, great. And also avoid the orange goo that will do more damage than anything else in this game. And keycard. Dude, how do I keep missing guns? There... What? Oh, God! Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need guns and... Oh, good, more secret doors. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is not going well. It seems like I can only ever get to the next areas either with a crapload of guns and ammo, or no health, or some health and no guns and ammo. Neither which is a good situation, because no, it's not this level, it's next level. There is no there's one more level inside the ship, and then I believe just absolute chaos and hell, because What the... Yeah, so... Ooh. Yeah, after this level, I think, like I said, one more, and then it gets unbelievably difficult and hellish, as I will soon show. After a quick pause to make sure things are still running smoothly. Quick pause to make sure. I really hope I'm coming through over top of the game. I'm going to turn down the game audio just a little bit more. Might make it too quiet, I don't know, but that's probably better than not being able to hear me, which is kind of the reason I'm talking here, so that people can hear me. What is this? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I already had a drone? Oh, there he is. Okay. That's not bad. That would probably be very useful. I'm gonna go with, can I? Oh crap, I can't afford it. Where's that? There it is. Okay, that's gonna save me a lot. How do I... Ah. Okay. It's really taking a lot to remember what anything in this game is. I think... Okay. Alright. Time to keep going, I guess. Oh god. That... Whoa, nope. Oh god. Okay, I thought there was one more level before this, this situation happened. Oh god, I am not prepared for this part. I've got a teleporter, but that's, did that ages ago. Oh no. If I'm gonna die anywhere, it's gonna be here. Over and over and over again. This is... If anything, I'm gonna die trying to activate this. Okay. Oh, God. This drone will hopefully save... Oh, no. I forgot these things existed. Oh, oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Nope. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, this is pretty typical of this area. Okay. Things just... Oh, God, there's so many of these orange missile things. Oh, no. No! Up, and there we go. Can't say that was unexpected. Didn't even make that much progress. I've done way better before. Okay, just gonna take a quick back to make sure everything's running smoothly. What's happening here? Hang on, something's apparently... Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. I was being too stupid to see that. For some reason, I'm used. No, not for some reason. For obvious reasons, I'm used to comments coming up from the bottom rather than the top of the screen. So yeah, I can see my chat now. Okay, good to hear that my one person watching, or 3 people watching, that's better than I would have ever expected. Okay, well, yeah, this is not an ideal streaming setup right now. What I've got is, let's do a quick restart. I think that, I've never tried that before. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, okay. Loading. What the hell was I saying? No idea. Okay, well, 3 views better than I was expecting, and back into this hell. I can actually, with that teleporter that was in the next area, can just skip through this whole first area, but I'm not going to do that because holy shit, I need weapons. And if you go into that area without weapons, you might as well just die to the first enemy. It's not a good time. Okay. Oh, yeah, what I was going to say. Hang on. Yeah, right, okay, I remember my train of thought. That disappears at a moment's note. Okay, hands flying out of corridors, I'm sure that's fine. And the train of thought's gone. God damn it. Okay, hang on. Nope, that is completely incorrect. Right, okay, train of thought returned. Yeah, my streaming setup is far below ideal. I've got, at some point I was planning to get a second monitor to, for situations like this, which I don't have, so instead I've just got my, my Cintiq for drawing that I will be using later on in this stream because I plan to do some drawing stuff to make sure that the switch between monitors is all functional for future use. But yeah, all of my OBS, the recording software I'm using, and the live stream, YouTube Studio, is all just crammed on this tiny little screen that's not even facing me because it's not an ideal setup. The cord for the Cintiq isn't long enough that I can really have it fully facing me. I need to adjust my chair whenever I'm using it, so yeah. Okay, so that's just like off facing the complete opposite direction of me, and I need to lean over and look around just to make sure I'm actually getting messages or recording properly. So inconvenient, absolutely awful. I'm kicking this. Oh, okay, there we go. No idea what the hell that was, don't really want to know. But yeah, onward. So, you might have noticed in that death screen that you will be seeing a lot of. I made it... What? Oh, good rocket launcher. I made it actually pretty far, second to last stage, at one point. I don't know how I did that. That was after ages of playing this, so it's unlikely I'm gonna get back there again, but that's gonna be my goal for this playthrough. Anything down here? Or up here? Okay, yeah, this is the right way to go. Oh. Oh. That's fine. How have I not taken any damage yet? That is incredible. Nope. Okay. Okay. I have... How many... Does this say any... Oh, shit. Haven't tabbed out. The hell? That was not intentional. And that is not an ideal way of figuring out. God, this... Okay. Well, whatever. I think it's, things are running as smoothly as I could ever hope, which is not at all, but, you know, better than nothing. Yeah, it is not ideal having YouTube Studio and OBS all crammed on one. Was this like a 13-inch monitor or something? Or Cintiq? It's... Yeah, I might be investing in a new monitor sooner than I ever expected I would. God, these... Those orange hives, whatever you want to call them, are, other than these guys, the absolute worst thing in this game. Just... I mean, you can't even kill them without them making things difficult for you. Okay, guess that's just staying in the middle of there. How did... Ooh. Don't know what this is gonna do. Cool. Okay, another key card situation. I should have way more weapons by now. This is not a very ideal run. Ooh. Oh, great. What? Oh god, this is another slime thing. Yeah, those bugs definitely weren't there the last time I played this. That's a new addition. And not a good one at that. Or good one to the game, bad for me. As is most stuff in here. More rock. Oh, okay. Nope. Don't want to be in. That was a waste, but whatever. New ammo. Oh. So I noticed at some point I got a message that seems to suggest something is not great, but no follow-up, so I'm just going to assume everything's still running the way it should be, and all hell hasn't broken loose. But there's absolutely no way for me to know that for certain. Oh, God. I'm taking this. Perfect. Don't know what this is. Oh, God, what? Oh, God, you. Okay. Wait, did that rocket... Did I not shoot a rocket at that? How the hell is it still alive? Okay. Ah. Oh, good. Oh God, oh God, nope, this is... What the hell is that? Okay. Everything seems fine now. Somewhat. Right, the door. Which was... here? I forgot I had that. Oh God, what the hell? Oh! Ah, shit. Okay, that could have been better. What is shooting? Ah. Oh God. Is there... I don't know what that was. Hopefully something good. And... yeah, currently I'm just looking for health. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Now I should be able to, hopefully, probably not, survive slightly longer than last time. In the, oh God. No. Oh, good. Oh, shit. Those jellyfish are also terrible. I don't think I've seen this room before. This might be a new area. Probably not interesting to most people, but whatever. Doesn't matter. God, I am terrible at this. I should not have brought this in here. This might... Oh god, what is this? Nope. Might want that again. Oh, I did not realize that's the most expensive one. What's this again? I can't even afford that. Okay, I'm getting health. If only I could remember how to use it. I swear there were 3 levels here before. I'm taking this with me. How long have I been streaming for now? 45 minutes, not bad. I would have expected longer. Oh shit, I forgot to... God damn it. I was... Shit, when I started this, I was planning to write down the times that I do everything so that when I post this video after the stream is done, it will be easy to put in timestamps or whatever they're called to so that people can see where each game or content is in the stream, rather than watching the whole thing and scrubbing through like usual, which is quite annoying. So I did not do that, so this is gonna suck a little bit. Oh, god damn it. How is that still alive? How is it still alive? There we go. Great. Oh, cool. Cool, exactly what I wanted. Oh, do I have a gas grenade? Cool. Alright. Gun, need that. That's bodes well for me. Alright. Oh, cool. This. Oh, beetles. Right. Anyways, onward to certain death. That was a bad time to try to get a drink. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. That could have gone better. Right, this area. Oh, good, that's still alive. Perfect. What the? Jesus. Oh, God. Well. Oh, this is gonna end well. Oh, cool. More. There. Nope, that's not what I needed. Again? Seriously? Ooh. Oh god. Oh god, that! Oh my god, I forgot that was a thing that existed. Oh god, please don't get in here. Oh good, all of my big guns are out of ammo. Perfect. That's just wonderful. And more of you. I could have sworn... Well, he's dead now. Oh god. Oh Jesus. And jellyfish, good. This is all going exactly the way I'd hoped it would. Oh god, wait. I have health items. How do I use health items? There we go. Oh god. God, how far is this thing gonna chase me? I'm like, oh god. Oh, thank god. Okay. I'm just gonna use up as many of these little bugs as I possibly can. Do I have a limited number? I thought I did, but maybe not. Oh no, I'm out. Okay. Great. Ah, shit. Oh, right. Shit. Oh, good. I think this has killed me more than once. Just trying to get... Oh. Nope. That was closer than it should have been. Oh, no. Doing that. Hang on a second. I need to make sure. Nope, guess not. Alright, just making sure something hadn't frozen and everything had actually gone to hell while I was oblivious. Oh. Great, this is a minefield. What the hell? Okay, that's normal. What is this? That is not ideal. Oh, good. This is actually a good gun. Oh, thank God. Okay. I might actually survive this, or survive further than usual. Everything seems to be functioning as normal. Hang on, just while I'm in a safe space. Confirm that thought. Alright. Oh, great. How do I... Nope. What? Oh, that's the cryopod. Don't need that. I'm gonna need that shield. I don't have enough health to get through this. And certainly not enough to get into the next area. Oh, good. Starting off with this. Oh shit. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely new. Oh, there we go. Knew I had a map somehow. That looks like the way I want to go, so let's try this way. That's not ideal. Okay. This also feels new to me. Don't like that. What? Where? Oh. Oh, there's way more of these than I thought there were. Oh, good. Perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Jeez. Oh, God. Look away for a moment and I am doomed to die. Forgot about that. That's a lot of blood. Probably normal. Where am I going? Knew that would happen. What the hell do streamers talk about for so long? I feel like there's way too much dead air here that I am not filling, and I have no idea what to fill it with. It's... Maybe they rely on having more people following them. I am not going in there. Like, they can't just be talking about the game the whole time. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing streamer-wise. This is all completely new to me. Ooh, this is new. Not quite what I was hoping for, but that's... Oh! But that's fine. It's a gun. I need guns. Better than nothing. More guns, always good. Oh, I just realized I'm on 9% health. That's very bad for the area I'm going to be going into if I survive this. Oh, and that's out of ammo. Awesome. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Why did everything turn red? Oh. Did the blood turn that pool red? Oh god! Oh no! Okay. That's fine. That's fine. No, that's not fine. Okay, that's fine. Oh god. Ugh. Does this have... Why is it shooting in every direction except the one I'm pointing it in? Oh no. Oh, this is not a good situation to be in at all. Oh no. I should not have wasted that shot. Oh god, why is there more of this? Oh, good god, this is a nightmare. Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. What? Where? Where? Oh god. Oh no. No, no, no. Ah. Okay. Can I do anything with this? Oh. Oh, it explodes. Neat. Oh god, it never... Great. I was hoping that would just kill it, but apparently I'm not that lucky. Oh, right. And, well... That could have gone a lot better. Oh, how about that? I'm actually getting a request to voice chat. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's... How old is that? No idea. Probably ages ago. Hang on. I'm gonna bring a friend on here to, hopefully fill some of the horrible dead silence that is, happening. I'm probably gonna need to fuck around with, OBS a bit for that, though. Oh, shit, what happened? Hang on. Did I just kill the game? Did the game crash? Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay, I'm just going to bring someone on a Discord call, I guess, and hope that I can figure things out from there. This should take a moment, or numerous moments, depending on what happens. And I'm just going to mute myself for this process, so it's not so you don't have to put up with just me rambling about nothing. Oh, God, what is that?
What is what?
Never mind, there's just a bunch of weird sounds in the background. Also, I guess the stream is back up.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's probably fine.
Oh my god!
Is something horrible happening?
I gotta fix the stream audio is on so I can hear myself.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
God.
Also, I need to
Okay.
figure out how to adjust individual volume on OBS.
There we go, that's better.
How in God's name do I do anything?
You use OBS, right?
Yeah.
I know nothing. What do I use? Oh, I guess I use Streamlab OBS.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't... Sounds like you're coming through a little loud, though I don't know what it sounds like on the stream. I might have...
Let me go ahead and turn it back on real quick.
Yeah, oh, shit. Okay, well, whatever, I'm bringing back the game, I think. Yes, there we go. Everything should be working again. That was a long, terrible intermission. And also, is
Go
that...
ahead and go quiet for a second.
Alright, sure thing. I don't think... Okay, good, that's not coming through. Nope.
Oh. Sometimes it just does not pick up what I say through the stream.
Oh.
Okay, now it's not doing it.
Okay. Interesting.
No, never mind. I forgot. Stream is super delayed.
Yeah. Yeah, how loud are you coming through? Because I would want to, try to fix any, eardrum ruptures before they happen.
Not super loud, but if you can edit it, I'd say definitely do that.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that, so I'm going to just hope for the best.
I was gonna say, let's go to Discord and click me, and then like do like you can. Pretty sure it's a thing you can do. It used to be a thing.
And suddenly you just went absurdly quiet.
Huh.
Are you still there? Yeah, just really, really quiet. Okay, heard you for a moment there.
Okay. Mostly picking up what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it probably is. And I'm sure the volume's fine for now, just...
Can you see who all's in the stream?
Sorry?
Can you see who all is in the stream? Who's watching it? No, there's 4.
Oh yeah, I can see that 4 people are watching, just no idea who they are.
Hmm.
Interesting. Oh, guess we're going. I don't know, I'll figure out the audio adjustments later on when
Just keep an eye on the chat and see if anyone's listening.
Okay. That'd be good.
Do your thing.
Right. And that thing is dying. Shit. I'm not used to... Oh! Almost killed him. Yeah, I'm not used to a Doom game, or Doom-style game where you have to reload. That is...
There's sneaks.
Nope. Where?
I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess and say there's at least one Luhan in on this.
There's at least one what?
At least one Luhan in our midst.
Oh, yes. Him. That will... Let's hope nothing weird happens with that.
We don't know how to happen either.
It would be very much unideal if this stream gets banned for whatever reason. Let's... Oh god.
Focus.
Yeah. Oh god, these bugs.
Like bugs?
Not those kind. The ones... Or anything that vomits orange slime everywhere. Those are the worst things in this whole game.
I mean, they might just do some Pepto-Bismol or something. You never know. I mean, have you asked?
No?
Well, why not? That's pretty inconsiderate.
They're trying to kill me. I don't have time to consider their feelings on how that's going.
Maybe they're in such a rush that they just need to...
I didn't catch the end of that sentence, but I'm gonna assume it was something totally normal.
They're trying to get the Pepto-Bismol that you have in your pockets. It's really rude not to share.
Okay. Right. God, oh god, where is that thing?
So you said you've played it before.
Yes.
How is it?
It's very fun, but also very stressful.
I mean, that's most major retro shooters in general. Although I don't know if it really counts as retro.
Yeah, I mean, definitely going for that look, but... I mean,
Always like, there seems to be a level of mobility.
Yeah.
So...
How much of a delay do you have on watching this? Are you just watching the stream?
Let me take a look. Right now you are currently fighting on stairs.
Am I wandering up and down them?
You just killed the last thing, and now you're looking around, swapped guns. You're shooting a bug in the air.
Oh god, yeah, that's quite delayed. Hang on, I can actually maybe...
It's gonna be about a 5 to 10 second delay. But that's just how streams are in general.
Right, I could maybe try screen sharing
It's
on
all good, home.
Discord. Okay.
You're fine, home class.
Alright. Oh. Oh, that's why. These things are still alive. Unfortunate for them. I think this is probably going to be my last run for this game before I try swapping to something else to see how swapping games works in the middle of a stream.
Also, is this a test stream, or are you just trying to kind of figure out the ropes, figure out how you want to get comfortable doing it?
Yeah, pretty much just try to make sure that everything is functioning properly and that I know what I'm doing. Which...
know what we're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, figuring out how to get individual different audio channels adjusted so that the game isn't insanely loud while everyone else is being drowned out by it is probably going to be something I try to figure out for the next one.
It's all good, homie. No stressing.
Okay.
Pretty sure this new microphone will allow me to not have it. If you hear any weird, obscure background sound, horrible British.
I'm sorry? Why would there be horrible British accents?
I love
this. Okay, I'm not gonna question that then.
I mean, that's about the best explanation I can give you.
Okay.
Turntable was a mistake.
Why do you have a turntable?
Oh, no, not like turntable, like the musical thing. I mean, I'm trying to make like a turnaround. I'm trying to do like a concept for a 3D model, and so I'm trying to do a full 360. And I gotta say, it's not my favorite thing in the world.
Okay, interesting.
I think I'd rather be doing just about anything right now.
Actually, yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to probably talk about later on in the stream when it's not everything isn't exploding.
Yeah, that tends to kind of distract you a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. That's probably why I'm gonna switch to a more, hopefully more relaxed game after this. It's a game I bought a little while ago, but haven't downloaded until today, so I don't actually know what's gonna happen on it.
What game is it?
I think it was called Heroes of Hammerwatch. It's another kind of pixelated game. I don't know what it's like. It just looked interesting and was really cheap, so that's...
As long as I'm trying to play something like Blasphemous to come.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely try to get that on a stream, provided YouTube doesn't object to everything that's in that.
Oh. So why use YouTube as your streaming choice?
Well, one of the reasons is I don't exactly trust Twitch to not ban me for doing literally anything. I don't really trust YouTube much more, but I trust it more than Twitch with their
and choice of things. No, that makes sense.
Yeah. I've also heard that it's easier to be kind of have your streams found on YouTube, whereas Twitch will just rank it by who's the top streamer, and everyone who's just starting out will be at the very bottom of the list.
No, that's yeah, you see, I am not well versed with the internet. May come as kind of a surprise to you, but kind of caveman.
I mean, I'm not much better at figuring out what's going on either. This, like, there's robots somewhere. There.
Robots and churches now.
There's where? Oh.
So we got me. Probably have a blue man. You got me. Who's number 4?
No idea. It's possible that it could just be a random person, but that seems a bit unlikely.
Number 4. Who art thou?
There's still a robot somewhere, and I don't know where that is.
It's a place.
Sure. Oh, right. The actual way I was supposed to be going. That's probably where.
Maybe. Oh god, I tried to use a template, that was the worst decision I could make because now there's a long thing. I think I just draw things too short. I think I'm the problem here.
I mean, I tend to draw things very small, so... What the... Okay, that's an elevator.
Small in size, big on flip. What does that for? But it's there.
Not the best upgrade I could have gotten. I mean, it bounces bolt. Sorry, what was that?
It's still a shotgun, isn't it?
It is. It's just now the projectiles bounce in every direction, which I don't think is a good thing because I guarantee they can kill me as well.
Yeah, that's the adventure, right? It's part of the adventure.
Yeah, that's true. I'm actually planning for my next stream to get someone else on and play a much more chaotic game than this.
Well, especially if you can actually have one.
Yeah.
Always be down to do things like that, but I don't have a computer for gaming.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. And I have a crap load of scrap. I'm gonna... Do I want to know what that was?
Someone yelling about taking a shower? I don't know. That's apartments for you.
Okay, just normal stuff for you, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. Sin City.
Okay. Now this.
I've been in dark and spooky land.
This is probably going to go horribly as usual.
Yeah. So does each death warrant like a full game restart?
Yeah, everything's procedurally generated, so... Well, it's just a bunch of levels all connected together. So yeah, I mean, I can... I think I mentioned this before in my incoherent ramblings earlier on in the stream, that there is a teleporter that leads me, immediately to this part, but if I come here without any extra weapons, I'm basically gonna die instantly.
That makes sense.
Oh god, oh god.
Christ, do not define me. You will be consumed.
Oh, good, that killed nothing. Alright. Oh, I have way less health than I would want for this place. That's... Oh, this is gonna suck.
Are you a hit away from death?
Yeah, only 23 health left, which is... I'm sure that's fine. But... Oh, shit. Okay. There might be health in here. That... Oh, good.
Deep Rock Galactic. If I remember right, that's the game with Space Dwarves, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so. What was it? Something? I didn't quite catch what the name was.
Deep Rock Galactic?
Yeah, that's the Space Dwarf one. Where am I going with this?
Where am I going?
This is where I came. Oh. This.
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, wait.
Crazy.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a rock monster again.
Ah, rock lobster.
That... Not all what I said, but close enough.
I mean, it's kind of like a rock lobster. You close your eyes, really believe. You believe it?
Do rock monsters usually try to murder you?
Rock lobster!
Well, it's dead now. That's... yeah, good. Oh, seriously, I only have 2 weapons? And 1 set of ammo. Great.
You can use as a melee weapon? I love that.
Yeah, it just, I think, breaks after you use it, but you can kill people with it at least once.
Whack.
God, oh god. Alright. What am I blowing up with those ship? Oh. Oh no. Okay. Oh god.
Oh god. Don't panic.
Well, I kind of forgot that they explode with orange, slime.
No, you hit the 100,000.
Well,
Million something. You hit the number that has a 1 and some zeros.
yeah,
Which is, I mean, it's something.
better than nothing. Okay.
Killing in the name of.
Something happened to your audio again?
I don't know. Did it?
Nope, never mind. It's back.
It seems to really dislike when I change to a different app.
Ah, that might be it. How do I get out of here? I cannot access all my stream stuff. Hang on. There we go. Okay.
Really?
I'm going to be switching games now. And hoping that one's a bit more, oop, don't want to close that. Hoping that one's a bit more calm and less chaotic. Also, not that I really know because this is my... oh, good, it needs to make changes to things before it works.
We all have to change before we can work.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, this whole trying to work with a template thing to drop my things isn't gonna work. Fuck it. We're
Okay. Alright, so this is Heroes of Hammerwatch, which I've never played before. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm gonna turn down the sound a bit, because that's very loud. I'm just gonna keep everything the same and hope for the best.
Heroes of Hammerwatch.
Okay. So... Paladin...
Rocks, no.
Powerful melee warrior with a lot of survivability is a good thing. Don't want to die too quickly in this. Nope, that's DLC. That's locked. Locked. Really, a thief is locked? Okay. I'm gonna go with Paladin and maybe not die, but probably I'm still going to. I have no idea what this game is. What is... Oh. That's a lot more customization than I would have expected. This is still coming through, right? Yes, good.
Oh, the stream paused for me a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like everything's still running as normal on my end.
Oh, there's like a whole character maker thing.
Yeah. You were really far behind on this.
Yeah, no, I finally just got fast forward to what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, let's
The no! Wait for my signal to attack. I have 2 hours to die.
Okay, good enough. Okay, give me a name for the character. Who will surely die horribly.
Oh, don't ask me to name things.
Sorry, what was that?
Said don't ask me to name things. I will sit here and I'll like have an internal crisis.
Okay,
His name is now Internal Crisis.
yeah, you know what? There we go, internal crisis. You just switched apps again, didn't you?
Probably.
Yep, okay. So, I should probably be reading this and acting like an actual streamer rather than just ignoring everything.
It's your first stream.
Also, I have no idea what I'm doing in this game, so reading the stuff will probably be useful for me. So, the outlook just above the Forsaken Tower, a previously abandoned mining town that, with the help from your guild, hopefully can be restored to its previous glory. Oh, right, this game has, like, town building elements in it, I think. Okay, forgot about that. Venture into the mines and collect gold and ore. Use ore to upgrade your town from the town hall. Use gold to buy items and player upgrades, and use skill points gained when level up. Use skill points gained when level up to unlock new skills in the guild hall. That doesn't sound grammatically correct, but whatever. There's much more to explore and find. Good luck. Okay. Do. Okay, tab is map. That is not a useful map. What? I don't know what I'm... Okay, I see what I'm looking at. Right, so... I have accomplished nothing. Found no monsters. And have some drinks. Cool, okay. And... oh god, this is way more in-depth than I was expecting.
Wow, there is some crazy lag, not for the stream, I think, but like with Kingdoms with Neek's responses,
But
because he just suddenly had a name come through. That or he is very far behind.
hang on, let me check the stream on YouTube rather than YouTube Studio.
I think he might just, because you can just while you're watching the stream, he might just be too far backwards. So yeah, if you ever catch up to this point, bud.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's fairly. It still seems to be about like a 5-second delay on my end, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Okay. I don't know how to. Barkeep left to try to find some ore up in the tower. Good to know. Maybe. The Outlook Express is currently not accessible. Oh, DLC, great. I have no idea where to go. Who's this guy in the weird abandoned church? The priest left a while ago. Great. So, God has abandoned us. And we haven't even really started. Cool. So, Mayor Mike Ross is really trying to get this town back in order. Okay. Oh, there's a quest, I think. Can you enter the mines and help us clear it out? Could you assist in retaking the mines? That's kind of why I'm here, I think. Hey, young novice, welcome to the Outlook. I should really be trying to read this with more enthusiasm. Shit. Okay, we arrived here just a little while ago to see if we could restore the town to its old glory. See, around 10 years ago, some evil presence took over the tower and the Keltonite mines beneath it. Without access to the mines, the town could not cope for long and it was eventually abandoned. Now with the help from your guild, I hope we will be able to start restoring the area and eventually take the tower back. Okay. Is this... Nee, this guy's the quest. Okay, so I can't do anything, really, until I start doing shit. I left my big book of monsters in the tower archives. It contains very valuable information about the dangerous fauna around here. Cool. Where in God's name am I going? Nope, that wasn't it. See? Yeah, there's my map. Oh, I'm guessing I want to probably head towards the Path of Sorrow. That sounds like probably the right place to be. Or maybe not. Okay. Is there... What? Okay, I was not expecting this game to start with me having no idea what I'm doing.
No, I have no response. I mean, like that, but...
Okay, I think this might be it. Yay, I found the first level! Okay. I'm gonna turn up the game volume a bit. I feel like it's probably very quiet for the stream. Actually, wait, can you hear the game? I forgot you're listening to the stream.
Have had it, the actual stream itself muted, so that I can't hear myself talk.
Okay. Well, I'll just turn up the volume a little bit. There we go. Ah, Jesus. How am I... Oh, that took off almost all my health. Oh, and I'm dead. God damn, I traveled 139 meters into a cave and just died on spike traps.
I mean, spikes were a pretty heavy killer of most adventurers. Honestly, this game's very immersive.
Yeah, and well, Internal Crisis is dead.
Oh, like dead? Like that's it? That's the end of him?
I think he might be back. I'm gonna say yes. I think I get multiple. Okay, yeah. It's not that I'm dead. It's why is there a guy here? Okay. No, I think he's still alive technically. Just that run failed. Okay. Okay. I might actually get to some enemies before I die this time.
That's always a good.
Oh.
Good.
Duh. Okay.
You alright?
Yep. Figuring things out. It's kind of starting to get used to the layout or the functioning, how this game works. Oh, great. Alright. I think I saved a person. Which is good, I hope. Are you kidding? I get taxed? My god.
For Queen Country.
Yep, apparently so. I'm getting taxed for bringing prosperity to this town. Great. Oh. Oh my god. There are so many enemies.
Boost.
Okay, so I'm guessing the way this works is I can deposit my loot and do I want to know what that weird noise was?
Oh, that's my phone.
Yeah, okay.
We're in a caution sound.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Oh no, I am being murdered by beetles.
Beetles!
Oh god. Is it worth the tax to guarantee that I keep my gold? Oh, never mind, I leveled up, and everything is good now. Or maybe not, because there's still bugs. Okay, what is this? Do I want to leave, or keep going and possibly die horribly?
Well, do you want to find gold?
I do want to find gold, and this is a good way to do it.
Sometimes you have to risk it all. Chasing a dream.
Okay, ooh. Is this... Okay, I just found a button to disable a trap. I'm hoping I didn't die out of sheer stupidity to those spikes in the first one, and that I couldn't have just pressed a button and not died from them.
I don't know.
I
Spike with buttons sounds.
I forgot to write down the time that I stopped playing Strafe and started playing this. God damn, now I need to look through the stream after it's done so I can properly put the times in everything. Oh, god damn it, I'm an idiot. I'm literally forgetting everything I planned to do when I started this stream.
It's not as simple as you might have expected. That's alright.
Yeah, it could have been better, but whatever. I'll keep that in mind for the next one.
There you go.
Did I actually... Man, that map is not useful. Oh, I think I might have actually explored the whole area. So now I can get my gold and leave. Or I have all my gold and I can leave without being taxed, probably. Oh god. I almost died to more spikes. Ooh. I got actual equipment to use. Where was that way out? Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, this is not the way out. This is the next level. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Shit. So it... That's interesting. So the tax increases every, by probably about 4% every level, I'm guessing.
Okay.
8. Oh god, this is $80 in tax. Ugh.
8% tax, that's US tax rates.
It's low tax rates, but I don't want to pay it. I probably should, otherwise I'm definitely gonna die and lose everything. Ugh. Okay. Well, there's more gold right here, so... So let's... Hopefully that's gonna help me. Oh no. Oh. Dear god. Oh no. Yeah, that was a good idea to deposit my my money, because I am definitely about to die to beetles. Duh. Oh, God, there's still so many. Ah, oh. Oh, good. I died alone, remembered by none. How encouraging.
How heartwarming.
Awesome. Well, I have gold now. Maybe I can actually do stuff with my things. Okay, well, I gave him ore. Wait, where's my shit? Ooh. Do I have money? I do have money.
Oh, it's a Doom Eternal cultist styled Master Chief. That's actually kind of cool.
Okay, not entirely sure what you're talking about, but it does sound
Oh,
cool.
I'm getting sent stuff. I'm actually about to send it.
Man. That way, why can't I? Oh, that might be my loot. Okay. Nope, that guy's no help. How? Oh, this might be where I upgrade stuff. In charge of distributing ore. Feel free to point me in the direction of who you feel would benefit you the most. Oh, here we go. Ugh. 50% tax rate at 10,000 total gold. Ugh. No, I'm not giving them that much of my taxes. I can't afford that. Okay. I love the art style of this game. I really like the trees in this for some reason. Oh. Okay, don't... No, I don't need any of that. Okay, guess I'm going back into the mines. Oh, great. I can't even see what's past this. This better be something worth it. Oh, that's barely worth it. That's not worth it at all.
Attention.
Sorry?
It's a murder dungeon. The loot you find is more murder.
Yeah. I don't know, half the time it seems like a fair decent amount of what you're saying is getting cut off. I only catch like the tail end of it, and it's not always comprehensible.
No, that makes sense. I mean, already ramble a lot, so then mix that with the only hearing.
Right, yeah. I'm assuming what you're saying is comprehensible initially.
You just don't. You haven't subscribed. You don't get access to the whole content of my sentence structure.
How much is a subscription to your sentence structure? I see. Alright then. What? Oh god, I am so low on health. Ooh. Awesome. Oh god, not this again. For some reason I'm now making... Oh, nope, I'm dying. Okay, this game is a bit more difficult than I initially expected it to be.
This is not what I was after.
Dude. Let's try that. Okay. How do I do anything in this? Good. There is so much information to process here. I don't have... Oh, I could have gotten that if I had not died. Great. Okay, need to go back. I need the, I need to get the blacksmith so that I can get better weapons and shit. Otherwise I'm definitely gonna die repeatedly.
Just beat them to death with the blacksmith.
That could work. Oh, god, or... Oh, right, I have a shield now. That's nice. Oh, no, that's not enough to help with this shit. Oh, god. Oh, no. Okay. Could have gone worse. Oh, nope, maybe it already is. Oh no! Jeez. Okay. This isn't going too bad this time. I am at 9 health. But I'm making progress, I think. Oh god, no,
Fail. Backpedal and step.
Okay, I'm back up to 11 health. Isn't that's Great. Should probably check my stream. Oh, I'm back down to 3 people watching. Awesome. No idea who left.
Probably Luann, because he is now going to work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not on, I can't look at Discord at the moment, or I'm gonna, oh, great, oh, well, here I go. Nope. Hey, I survived. It's incredible. Oh. God. I'm not going through that on 1 health.
Well, why not? It's full of friends.
Oh, no. Nope. No, it's not.
Friends!
No, no, the friends killed me.
Beetle friends, beetle friends, beetle friends. Oh, wait, no, those are arrows.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
You really are kind of far behind on this, aren't you?
Those. Oh god. Oh, that's the wrong app. Oh wow, yeah, well, it was behind.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay,
Go ahead.
I still haven't gotten the ore I need to get the blacksmith unlocked. Great. I don't know how I did so good that one time, but every other time has just been absolute disaster. Great, I don't think I'm even getting any of the rewards I'm collecting because I keep ending up dead. That's awesome.
Let's go ahead and move this fellow all the way in the corner. Bingo. New layer.
Yeah, I think... How long have I been streaming? Oh, 2 hours, wow. That's... not bad. I might just try to make some actual progress on this one, and then maybe see about switching over. Oh god, I was not paying attention. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention there either. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to talk on spike floors. Right, I think I'm gonna try to make some progress on this level here. Nope, it's not gonna happen. I'm at 1 health again. That was fast. If I can just find an elevator, I might be able to, oh, this is a dead end. If I can just deposit my loot, everything's gonna be fine. Maybe. Right, I keep getting cut off by chaos occurring. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this run without dying too horribly, maybe drop off my loot. Oh, this is gonna suck. Right, get through this, then gonna switch to some drawing at the end before ending the stream after about another hour, I'd say.
Art's always fun. I've always wanted to try one of those like group art things, but like I don't know how to make them work.
Yeah, I don't know how those work either, but I already immediately died. Shit. Okay, that's... How long have I been playing this for? Hang on, let me check the stream. See what's, No, I've only been playing this for... Actually, I've been playing this for about a half an hour now. It did not seem like that long. Okay, but whatever, that was an absolutely pathetic run. I'm gonna try one more, then switch to art. To, end off the stream. Oh, right, I was gonna, explain some stuff when I was in a bit calmer of a situation, which, isn't necessarily this, but it's better than, Strafe, which is hell. Yeah, so, I'm pretty sure I already explained this to you, and probably everyone else who's watching this stream at the moment, I've already explained it to, but it is weird having to explain things to people in the future who don't know about something and aren't currently watching this. This is weird, but anyways, the point I'm trying to...
Yeah, what's up, homie?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna explain the reason. I never explained really why I'm switching to streaming. I was trying to at some point, but that was probably drowned out by me panicking in Strafe and having no idea what I was trying to get across. I don't know how people have, like, YouTubers have full conversations while playing video games. This is almost impossible.
If you notice, a lot of those folks, like, I mean, I used to watch, I watched, a lot of folks even really got big, and for a long time they were pretty...
Right.
It's a whole set of, it's really comfort, confidence, and just kind of knowing what you want to out while you want to do your thing, and being able to... Very difficult thing to think of.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Is this... No, that's not my ore. Okay. Yeah, I died again. But, again, that was absolutely pathetic, so I'm gonna... not count that. Right, so, the reason I'm streaming, that's what I keep trying to talk about before getting constantly distracted. Yeah, so I think I kind of got through the point that, that last video I posted, I only finished editing it with, 4 days to spare, which is way too few for me to be comfortable with, and not horribly stressed out every minute of the day, and every second I'm not working on it, I feel guilty for not working. So yeah, the stream is kind of a way of being able to still put out content while not stressing over every second of my life. Also because I want to make other stuff. Again, I'm pretty sure I've already explained this to you, but not to, and to everyone who's currently watching, but anyone who might watch this in the future probably doesn't know this. Yeah, with this channel, I plan to, do a lot more than just my average videos of explaining stuff or drawing videos or animated stories. I'm planning on oh, I might die. Nope, I'm fine. Yeah, I actually plan. Okay, now that I've died again, I can explain this more thoroughly without my being distracted. Yeah, I plan on doing a whole bunch of other stuff with this channel, like animations, 3D animations specifically, which requires me to learn Blender, which I don't really know, but I know Maya, but Blender is a bit
Blender's
of
a little simpler.
It's
But
I think it is simpler, but I don't understand the layout of it yet, or how to do things, so I kind of need to learn how to use Blender rather than actually learn how to make anything in Blender. Because I'm sure I can do that easily, it's just that I don't know how to actually use the software yet. Also, I'm going to do some stuff with the stream here so that I can switch over to art and have just a way easier time of doing things, because now I can switch all this stream crap to my main monitor and not have to worry about everything getting all jumbled up on my tiny little Cintiq. I really do keep just going off on complete tangents, and
that's all good, homie.
Yeah, not very good to understand what I'm trying to say, but whatever. So yeah, the streaming is for me to kind of to give me some spare time to learn some new skills so that I can make more content for the channel, rather than just repeating the same stuff over and over again with slightly different things. Yeah, I've already got, I think I may have mentioned this to you again. Actually, now I've got 3 different scripts planned for, well, 3 different ideas planned for animations, 2 scripts written, 1 in the process. I need to do some storyboarding, but ultimately I still need to learn how to use the software in order to do that. So that is what I'll be doing from this point on. Okay, I think I can turn that off, and hang on. There we go. There's probably going to be a weird little black bar at the bottom of the screen right now. I should actually, while I'm here, write down when I start drawing, which is at I'm going to say 2:15. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, there we go. I've at least written down one of my things that I was supposed to be doing to keep track of where everything is. Better than nothing.
That's a start. Good to start as any.
Yeah. Very good, I guess. God, I keep getting distracted so frequently. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'm going to be streaming every Friday, and whenever I get around to doing it, be making videos, and in the meantime learning to use Blender so that I can make better videos and the stuff I want to make, which is very weird animations. Okay, what should I be drawing?
Well,
I decided I'm going to draw, but had no idea what to actually draw.
let's see. What have you been working on lately? You've been doing some Smogmouth stuff.
Yep.
Um,
That
Are you in the mood to do character design, or are you in the mood to do scenic?
Probably character design. Also, no
Okay.
one really, anyone who isn't on the server doesn't know what Smogmouth is, but if they follow me on my Parlor account, they will know, so I get to show that. So, better than nothing.
Okay. Let's try back at that. Try just kind of do your thing. Let it go. I am pretending like I'm trying to work on this turnaround, but really I'm drawing memes.
Okay, well, that's productive.
Well, it was memes. Now it's just not vent, but something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some character design, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
make some more of the weird hang on, that's not what I usually use to sketch things. There we go. That's easier.
Well, tell me about it. What have you brainstormed?
Uh, nothing at the moment. Wait, for what? Like what I'm drawing?
Yeah, not the drawing itself, but like just the setting.
Uh, I don't. Hang on, wait. Setting for what? I'm completely lost.
The stuff you draw on, homie.
Oh, what I'm drawing right now. I think I'm gonna be
Yeah.
doing more of the Smogmouth style characters. Maybe see if I can get some secondary ones in other than just the main character. I'll actually maybe see if I can bring up some of the other stuff for anyone who's confused. Yeah, this is part of the rough setting of ideas that I'm currently trying to figure out what to do with it. Thinking of making some animations with this setting, but that's a long ways down the road because instead of just single one-off things, that's actually going to be like, that would actually be a series idea, which would require a lot more time and effort and possibly other people to help with that rather than me just trying to make an entire animated series on my, and not only an entire animated series, but a very action orientated and I don't know if about big, but kind of like, more complex thing with like multiple, all of my other like single ideas for animations at the moment that are just kind of like little one-offs basically have one setting, whereas this, if I do make it into an animation, would need multiple different sets and characters and props and all that shit, which I don't know, which would take forever to do on my own. So I might have to hold off that idea for a while longer. But that's probably good because I have no idea what I'm actually going to do with that concept. I need references.
Words, English.
Sorry, I did not catch any of that.
That's because I mumbled.
Ah.
Well, what are you trying to go for here?
Oh, this character? I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to figure out the pose, and then after I get that, I'm going to figure out what he's supposed to be doing or who he is. Probably just some random background character or something at the moment. Maybe I don't know. It is going to be like a city or small town on the ocean front, so maybe I'll try making some kind of sailor or fisherman type character, which means I need references.
So what kind of time period are we looking at here?
Probably early not 19th, 20th century, as shown by in this one, the trench gun, which
Yeah.
arguably, I don't know if this is going to devolve into talk about guns, but arguably the best shotgun in terms of appearance, and I will fight people on that.
You don't gotta worry, homie. I'm on that same hill with you.
That's good to hear. So yeah, probably around 1920s or 30s. I don't really know, or earlier than that. I'm very not up on when things happened and when would be a more appropriate setting. Basically, it's going to have like Lovecraftian elements, so kind of like the Lovecraft time period. I think for the next stream, I'm going to see if I can find some channels with I don't know, a playlist or something of royalty-free music, because I'm very used to drawing with music going on. So
But you also don't want to do a stream with your own music on and have someone go. "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
yeah, I'd
You
rather.
know, I'm actually not sure how royalties apply. I mean, how copyright applies to streaming, because streaming itself is not a monetizable thing. Most streams make their money based off of viewers and viewer donations.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
There's no actual video monetization that can be claimed by content ownership.
I didn't really think about that. I don't know if there's some way that happens that I don't know about, but I might have to look into that. I'd still rather not get some
Hmm. It's
like
just
some copyright content, because then I run the risk of some asshole finding some way to complain about it and get my stream taken down, which I do not need when I have 9 subscribers. I I definitely don't need that when I have more subscribers, but definitely, almost certainly don't need that when I'm just starting out.
So,
Yep.
unknown crack in the oceans. Smoke. Fashionable attire.
I I lost most of what you just said there. Again.
I said ocean-based smoke, horrifying monsters, and very classy attire. So what are the creatures like that come from the sea?
Um, I have actually not designed any of those yet.
You don't gotta show me design. Tell me about them.
Probably, I'm assuming tentacles because everything has to have tentacles in some way. Uh,
Japan.
uh, did I just? I missed most of what you said, but I feel like I heard the word Japan in there. I'm gonna assume yes. Um, Probably some isopod type things because giant bugs are always good for
Buggies are always good.
horror. Um, Also probably some angler fish looking things because I mean deep sea, basically anything that looks like a terrifying, awful deep sea nightmare. I'm probably gonna see if I can make some kind of monster out of that because those are probably the best thing for this kind of style. Oh yeah, and people also turn into weird monsters as well if they breathe in the smoke because that's sort of the thing with
Uh,
everyone wearing gas masks.
you and I seem to have a very similar train of thought when it comes to landscape because I my whole thing with this guy is with a mist.
Oh,
You ever see the movie The Mist?
I have not. I've seen the Netflix series, and that is absolutely atrocious.
What was the series about? Was it about an evil? Was it about like a sinister mist coming into a town and kind of corrupting it?
You know how in the movie it's all weird monsters from another dimension?
Yes.
In the Netflix series, it's the mist creates physical manifestations of your fears and regrets or something that then kill you.
That's actually kind of close to how the original actually story goes.
The Was it like the
Yeah,
Stephen King
it's based
story?
off of it's the movie is based off of something else, and so the show goes more off of that. But
Wait, what's the show going off of? I've read the Stephen King book of The Mist. Is this the same movie we're talking about?
yeah, with the people stuck in a shopping center.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's got the bugs and giant things. Well, the movie never explains how it all happens.
No, the book doesn't either, really.
Nothing really does, but so everything's kind of their own interpretations of it.
Yeah, I guess. I wasn't really a fan of it because it just kind of. Well, it would have been good if they'd used it, but there was like no purpose to it. I think it was you. There was like one side character who that's how their backstory was revealed, and then really nothing really came from that afterwards. So they just kind of. It's not necessarily that it was a bad concept; it was just not used properly at
Nothing was
all.
nothing was really explained. Nothing was it was very half-assed.
Yeah, it was like you good idea, but you wasted it. You should have had more planned for that.
Yeah. Well, you remember the nightmare I told you about with World War One in the trenches?
Yes? Maybe?
Maybe I did. I wonder if I told you guys about that. I had a reoccurring nightmare that went on for a solid month.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so what about the
so,
trench one?
so basic concept, World War One.
Oh, hang on. Lost it
Weird.
again. There we go.
Okay, I know. I'm pausing because my brain doesn't work good because I'm dumb. I'm farm boy. World War Two transport and whatnot, and night like a giant, like a cloud comes over, and the next morning, the firefight reensues, and this fog is over to the point that it gets so thick, everything, and everyone kind of gets isolated in the trenches. All the sound of the machinery outside, the gunfire, the planes, all of it just kind of dies out. And eventually, after some time, people start going like, what the hell's going on?" They start trying to climb mountain things, and they walk into it, and then they vanish. Or like we'd see them take it, and then they just like obliterate. So stuck in the trenches, but nothing besides that. Nothing else was going on. Nothing was coming into the trench. There were no Germans. We were confused. Uh, and that was like a few nights worth of the nightmare was just that confusion. Just like, don't go into the mist, obviously. But other than that, what do we do? Eventually, people start coming back from it. Um, eyes glazed over, like they've got like hardcore cataracts going on, and just acting. Eventually, they all snap. As soon as we find out how to get out of it, is just to start digging, just like doing the trench. Cool people out of nowhere start actually moving and making sound and chasing us. And basically, that's just it. Miss has shit in it. People that go through usually come back all janky. Eventually, we see things that are from it. And this is basically just that, but not World War One.
Oh, interesting. A lot of that was kept cutting out for some reason, but I think I got
Son of a bitch.
I think I got the gist of it. Hopefully, that came through on the stream somewhat good.
I heard half of a dude's story before he just disappeared. I think he had a stroke.
I mean, I think luckily it kept kind of coming back in the It was almost like an abbreviated version of the story without all the I don't know flavor words, I guess. I don't know what you want to call them. It was
The filler, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, it was like it was the same story but in point form almost.
You guys got the cliff notes. That's all you need.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder if I have any brushes that will work well to represent fog. Hmm. I guess an airbrush would be the way to go.
That'd probably work well. Okay, so this weird mask-wearing faceless fisherman I'm drawing. What should be kind of done with him? Like, I'm not really sure where to go. Like, at the moment, he's just standing. I mean, I suppose like he doesn't really need to be doing anything. This could just be like character
And a
designs.
bucket.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all we're doing, homie. Just kind of design stuff. I'd say give his left hand like a bucket, like something you'd have. Right hand a pole or something. Kind of clarifies what he is.
Oh yeah, like a harpoon or something.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that works.
you know what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to find something to do with my drawing setup for the stream, because I just have that big black bar at the bottom where it's cut off the taskbar of my computer, because this is what I'm using to record for my speed painting videos, so I don't really have a better setup for that at the moment. I think I really kind of underprepared for this stream, and hopefully now have a better understanding of what I need to have prepared for when I do the next one. Hopefully.
Streaming is kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, kind of is. Working out better than I would have expected, though, for my first time of just winging it.
Right?
Yeah. Could have gone way worse.
Uh,
God, this is probably the stupidest question I've ever asked. What does an early 1900s bucket look like?
usually wood. It's usually kind of frayed out the top. Iron bands wrapped around it. The handle's usually on the inside of the bucket. Metal. Usually it doesn't held up with any pivots or pins or anything, so it's just held up with friction. So it's looped on the inside of the bucket, and you'll see a handle on the inside poking up to the side of the barrel. Like that's where it swivels is hooked to. You know what I mean?
I think so. Actually, just looked it up. There's somehow 1920s bucket actually gave me results on Google. I mean, most of them are hats, but
Hey, it's as good of a start as any.
yeah, they actually do have metal buckets then, which I would assume would be a bit more common for fishing people to have. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird like setting where there's smoke coming out of the ocean that probably turns people into weird monsters, and I'm worried about the historical accuracy of the buckets that a fisherman is carrying.
It's a little odd. I'll give you that. But you know, this is an odd world we live in. I think a few peculiar questions are acceptable.
Yeah, probably. There's weirder things that I'm... Actually, no, I guarantee this is not going to be the weirdest thing I ask or is said on this stream at some point in the future. It's probably going to get very bizarre.
That's just... Blue sends you her love and good lucks.
Oh. Tell her I said thanks. Oh, also I just, on only just now saw the Doom Master Chief design. That does look pretty awesome.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Though apparently not many other people, because for some reason not Doom Eternal, Halo Infinite. There's a lot of games coming out recently that have how do I say this without sounding stupid? With unlimited spans of time in the title.
Infinite, eternal.
Yeah, it kind of weird, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the big disagreement with a lot of the new additions in Halo Infinite are.
People are really pissed off about so like you they're changing up a lot of those systems, and people are worried what that might mean, if it means that 343 is getting super greedy and it's going to change everything. People don't know, and right now is the time for everyone to be upset over everything, and uncertainty not bode well for them. So the game's under fire for trying.
Yeah, trying to not be the same game it's been for the past. When did Halo?
20 years.
Oh yeah, that has almost been 20 years.
19. Technically, it's actually already been 21 years since the first Halo was originally going to be released in 99.
Oh well, Halo Combat Evolved didn't come out until 2001. It looks like.
Yeah.
But
No, they completely remade it.
oh right, yeah, I forgot the original game was going to be massively different, wasn't it?
Yep.
What was it again? Like an open world kind of.
It was it was a weird clash of genres. I mean, it was.
Yeah, like barely recognizable, really.
Yep. But that's the world of game development.
Yeah, there's probably I can't imagine there's many games that don't go through that stuff of barely even being recognizable as the same game by the end of it.
No, Call of Duty definitely it follows that.
Why? What was Call of Duty supposed to be?
Nothing. It's the same thing. It's always been. That's the joke.
Oh yeah, right.
Call of Duty.
Good point.
No, but no, it's under a lot of fire though because people just are afraid there's too much change to it with the grappling hook and a bunch of other gadgets. They're like, oh, it's just copying Doom, and with the new like multiplayer, I think is kind of they're removing a lot of the customizability that have been around for free.
Wait, what?
And
Sorry, what are they doing with the customization and multiplayer? I haven't heard that yet.
oh, okay. So that's the big thing that everyone's pissed off about right now. Well, it's not supposedly. It's exactly what's happening. But, so now it's going to be like you can no longer choose your colors. You have to select coatings that are.
Wait, sorry, I didn't catch that. Did you say like are the colors just like hex values or something?
Colors are now preset things. They're like shaders. It's like Destiny shaders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I am not a fan of that.
Yeah. But there's enough backlash on it they might change it. But the thing is, they're trying to add something cool with it. They're trying to make it so now like you can change like every piece of the armor, give it a different coating, which means different patterns. which, if you could still customize the colors on your own, would be awesome.
Yeah, I would be all for that, but
So that's what everyone's losing their mind about right now. So like, you're so close to this being awesome. What are you doing?
yeah, kind of going off the rails a little bit or getting too ahead of themselves, it sounds like.
You're
How long have I been streaming for now?
probably about 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, almost 3 hours now. Might not going to end the stream yet. I think I'm going to, based on um, the rate at which this current drawing is going, I think I'm going to finish this and then maybe end the stream. If I manage to get you on again, I'll have to maybe see if I can figure out what the hell's going on with your microphone and see whose end that's on.
It might be mine. I've always had issues in which I don't understand why.
Yeah, probably just something that happens actually just before this. Well, not just before, maybe like an hour before I started the stream. I just remembered that sometimes my headset has a tendency to just stop working, like the microphone. So, turn on whatever recording software you're using and just nothing comes out of the headset.
Yeah.
And the only way to fix that is to reboot my computer. So it's a good thing I remembered that that was a thing that can happen with my headset, because otherwise I would have started my stream with no audio, then had to shut it down, restart my computer, then restart the stream, and go through all that
I can
crap.
I can see why that would be not preferable.
No, that would be very, very bad for, and also not look very good for my first attempt at streaming, and probably not be encouraging for all future attempts. Let's see. Still only 3 viewers. That hasn't changed since I started, but at least it's consistent.
I used to try streaming and all that stuff back in high school.
How'd that go?
I sat alone for hours.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah. Oh. Our favorite person is messaging me. So let's go ahead and move this. Whoop. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Do I dare ask what?
Oh, I'm just trying to work on stuff on art.
Ah.
Really? That's the farthest back that it'll let me go? Hmm. Oh well.
I almost wonder if the games I was playing, or just them being, probably a little bit more physically demanding on YouTube, is what caused things to be kind of behind. Because I'm just watching the stream now with what I'm actually doing, and it seems to be like not as far behind as it was before, which is interesting.
May also be with more people in it or people watching it or something.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
That's way too big.
I'm listening to. It's just fucking, it's just whatever vibe I have, it is gone.
Was that something directed to someone off
No,
screen?
no, no. No, no, I was, sorry, I just ramble a lot myself.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. I mean, did you not hear the first half of the stream before you showed up? That's pretty much all I was doing.
I mean, it's pretty natural.
Yeah, I am not used to I'm really not used to talking to an empty room. It's very bizarre.
It's a very unnatural thing almost.
I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it eventually, which almost questionable if that's a I mean, it's a good thing for this, but overall that being getting used to talking to yourself does not sound like a thing that would normally be considered good. Ow. Oh, yeah, I just realized I probably should try to, not really rush this, but not take too long on this, because I actually do have to go to work tomorrow. And
How's the
that's,
job going?
oh, not bad. It's a little boring and tedious, but that's probably exactly what I can expect from every entry level minimum wage job. Which is why I'm hoping this whole thing takes off at some point, so that I don't have to put up with that crap anymore.
That's the dangers of it.
Yeah. Actually, how many... I haven't really looked at my YouTube channel in a long time. Still haven't gone above 9 subscribers in ages. Fairly consistent 15 to 20 views on every video so far. It's... could be worse. I mean, I've only been doing this for 2 months, so if I'm lucky, it picks up at some point. Okay. I think this guy's getting pretty close to done, actually. Seems very tall, but I think I'm gonna say that's the look I was going for, and it's totally intentional. Kind of bit of the Bloodborne look, with everyone being weirdly tall and spindly.
Yeah, that's about the.
Makes it look weirder and creepier, I guess, which is kind of the look I want to get out of it, as you could easily imagine, with it being kind of horror themed and all that. Hmm?
Just trying to plot, and my brain's just not.
Yeah, I feel you there. That's this stream up to the end here is not the absolute chaos that I promised at the beginning.
Yeah, it's all good one place.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty chaotic at the start, so this is, I'm gonna say, the cooldown time and pretend like it's entirely intentional, which it is not.
Anywhere? I did not. I want to try doing scenery stuff. I want to get into that, but I had no idea.
Sorry, get into what?
Scenery, background, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't really help you there. I have no idea how to make backgrounds either. I just kind of do something and hope it works, which half the time it doesn't. Other times it.
Dude, you do some awesome scene work. Don't you even go down that path.
Most of that is not because I'm actually necessarily good at it. It's more I just do it until it works eventually.
It just, so happens to be a lot of the time.
Yes, I'm lucky.
I swear to God. I will attack you. Don't make me come to Canada.
Yeah, not until I figure out how to. I don't know where I was going with that thought. I'm not. Don't say things that require me to make up comebacks. I'm terrible at that. Okay. Wait, no.
I have no idea how to color skin, so I'm just gonna go with this sickly tan. That's the color of skin.
Could be if you have jaundice.
Yes, jaundice.
As good an explanation as any.
Book jaundice.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but there's been a few times here where I've completely forgot that I was streaming and just started completely ignoring that that was a thing I was working on.
That's good. You're kind of getting into it. Look at that.
uh,
I love it.
Glad to hear it. Glad it's turning out the way I'd hoped it would. That's not supposed to be blue. Hang on. Okay.
They're masks. I mean, obviously, I'm aware why there's a tube to it, why they're wearing a mask. But I mean, like, what's up with the style? Is it a design that you've seen? Is it a thing you just like? You know what? Tube.
I don't know. There was a certain. I mean, it's kind of around the setting is near World War One-ish. So, and
Cloth mask.
yeah, I kind of like the masks that have the breathing tube rather than the filter attached straight to the mask. And I have yet to come up with a reason for why they don't have any eye holes or anything. I'm gonna probably say that has something to do with the weird monsters or something. I don't know, you're not supposed to make eye contact or look at them directly or let them know they can or you can see them or something. I don't know. I've kind of got an idea of why they don't have any eyes on the mask, but I'm not really. Okay, actually, I can't think of a reason why they don't have any eyes on the mask in like lore wise. As for why there's no facial features, it's because I want to make animations at some point, and if everyone just has a blank face with no facial features, it's way easier to animate. That is the real reason none of them have faces, but as for actual in-world explanation, I have no idea yet.
Good, homie.
It's exclusively because of laziness and convenience. Which works to my advantage because I feel like it's a fairly
I mean, it looks good. I'm not bashing on it.
yeah, like I like the way it looks, but I feel like at some point I will need to come up with an explanation for why it is like that. Which, well, actually, that's always been a thing I've been kind of one of those issues with storytelling, I guess. Like, I greatly prefer visual storytelling rather than just explaining everything that you want people to know rather than presenting it in a way that they can actually figure out. So theoretically, in the world, it would never really need to be explained why they're wearing masks with no faces because everyone just already knows it.
Yeah.
But of course, that is the problem with so many things is that's a perfectly reasonable explanation, but people will claim you're too lazy to think of a reason, which in this case is true, but it's like, if you put no sound, if you made something that had no sound effects in space, people would claim you were too lazy to put in sound effects, even though that is the way it should be. It's everything kind of has to, I don't know, like, who knows, maybe I'll have to write a video about that at some point of how basically how you can't do anything correctly without people criticizing you for doing it not the way that everyone else does it. I don't know. I'm. It's getting a bit late, and I am kind of not really sure what I'm talking about anymore, which tends to happen. But that also, theoretically, might make for better content. Depending on how tired I am, the more tired I get, the stupider I get. So, and the more random, not funny things I find funny. So, theoretically, that at a certain point, that might become useful.
That's generally where a lot of like group haha funny let's players live on the loopy zone.
Yeah, true. So hopefully I can get to that point at some time. And also this is, I'm going to say, very nearly done. Just going to add a bit of lighting effects to make it look kind of like it's a oilskin jacket, so it needs to look kind of oily, I guess. Then I think this might be good, and I might be approaching the end of the stream. Okay. I'm happy with how that's turned out, I think.
It looks real good.
Thanks. All right, on that note, I've been going for almost 3.5 hours now, so I think now is a good time to end the stream.
She says, excuse me, what? Where? How?
Okay, guess he's off. I'll
What?
probably come back to this next time I do a drawing thing and maybe add a few more characters to it. Round out my
Kind of do townsfolk. You got your fisher. You'll probably have laborers, carriers, stuff like that.
Yep, random people. I'll have to draw some actual of the monsters that are going to be a problem for everyone.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, thanks for coming on. This made it a lot more comprehensible and directed of a live stream, I guess.
Not a problem, homie. I mean, really, the whole thing is just like it's.
Well, it's more directed when you don't cut out halfway through a sentence.
Really just.
That was an.
What's up?
Say hi to the boy.
I did say hi to the boy. Hi.
Hi.
We're quick.
There are some strange noises happening on your end. Yeah, hang on.
She said that she need more stat. This is good.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
streaming too.
Cool. Then I could have watched it this whole time. I thought I had to be on Pictaro. I could have left it open on my phone to watch at the register.
Well, my friend,
Yep. Okay.
you have YouTube.
Right. Oh,
Yeah. Anytime you're doing stuff, or if you just need background noise, if you need a person to talk to, just hit me up.
sure thing. I'll have to get you on whenever I don't have anyone else to, or just choose you as the person to do this with. So, oh, do you have? I don't suppose you have anything you want to plug at the end here? Anywhere people can find anything from you, or not that anyone's really watching at the moment who doesn't already know where to find your stuff, but for the future.
I don't even exist to the internet, man. I am like a shadow.
All right then.
But
A very distracted Shadow.
I think it cuts out again. I was saying, what I wish you luck.
My God. Okay. Oh, what just happened? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. I've lost a viewer, so I'm guessing something went horribly wrong on his end. But anyways, that's fine because this stream is. I'm gonna shut down the stream now. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed, even though I already know everyone and all two people. But for the future people, hope you enjoyed this stream. As always, press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. And there's not going to be a new video next week, unfortunately, but that's fine because I'll be learning Blender and some other skills to make better content in the future. So with that, guess I'll see you next live stream. Will be happening at the same time, same place. Good night. Good night, everyone.